To kick things off, I want to throw one of his most popular anchor questions right at you. What actually happens at 100% brain power? It's a seriously provocative thought, isn't it? It drops us right into the core mystery of our journey today. I mean, we all have this built-in curiosity about our own biological limits, and Raza just expertly uses this question to hook his viewers. It's literally the perfect entry point into his universe, because it starts right here with us.
All right, let's dive into section 1, the brain power paradox.
So, he introduces this wild concept called the creator paradox. It's designed to make you completely question human cognitive potential. Think about it. What are our actual biological limits? If we're currently just coasting along, operating at a tiny fraction of our true capability, what does unlocking 100% actually look like? In his videos, Raza pairs these massive what-if scenarios with striking visuals and the signature mind-blown aesthetic. He's always tagging them with science, sci-fi, and universe facts. It totally blurs the line between hard science and speculative fiction, and honestly, that's exactly why we can't look away.
Which brings us to section 2, consciousness and the matrix.
Here, things get a little deeper. He zooms out from the physical gray matter inside our skulls to the deeply abstract nature of consciousness and reality itself. The sheer density of existential topics he covers is staggering. First, he tackles what is consciousness entirely in Hindi, which is amazing because it bridges complex philosophy with regional accessibility. Then he pivots straight into the matrix slave paradox, frequently tying these wild ideas back to historical geniuses, especially Nikola Tesla's theories. It's just a rapid-fire intellectual workout that forces you to question absolutely everything you perceive.
All of this naturally leads to one massive looming question. Are we in a matrix? By leaning heavily into the sci-fi mystery of the matrix slave paradox, he's tapping right into a huge cultural fascination. I mean, are our thoughts really our own? Is this reality just a simulation? He's not just listing off scientific facts here. He is presenting reality-shattering possibilities and essentially daring the viewer to decide what they actually believe.
Now let's move into section 3, the quantum physics realm.
Transitioning away from human consciousness, we dive headfirst into the underlying physics of the universe. We're talking videos completely dedicated to quantum entanglement, the flow of time and entropy, specifically bringing up Einstein, and the incredibly complex quantum Zeno effect. To take historically dense academic subjects like these and format them for an app built on endless scrolling, that is a massive feat of digital storytelling.
Just take the quantum Zeno effect as an example. This is a phenomenon tied to the observer effect, where the mere act of observation alters a system's state. Raza takes this incredibly dense astrophysics concept and injects it with that same mind-blowing, emoji-filled energy. He frames it as a cosmic mystery. If watching something literally changes how it behaves at a quantum level, what does that mean for our everyday reality? It's that direct line from high-level physics to personal existential dread that just keeps his audience coming back for more.
Buckle up, because here is section 4, space and the multiverse.
You really have to appreciate the literal progression of scale here. Step 1, he starts by looking straight down, into deep ocean secrets and the mystery of Earth's hot core, pulling in global warming and planetary facts. Step 2, he launches us out into space, asking what happens if you fall into a black hole, touching on parallel universes. And finally, step 3, the ultimate zoom out, simulation theory and the reality of the multiverse. It's a carefully curated journey, starting from the center of our planet, going all the way to the potential existence of alternate realities.
And nestled right in the middle of this epic cosmic journey is the panspermia theory. If you haven't heard of it, this is the hypothesis that life exists all throughout the universe, basically hitching a ride on space dust, meteoroids, and comets. Raza connects this theory to human evolution, the existence of aliens, and a highly provocative concept he calls the prison planet, the idea that Earth might not actually be our original home, but rather an extraterrestrial prison. That is exactly the kind of explosive sci-fi concept that absolutely thrives in short-form video.
But how do people actually react? Let's check out section 5, the audience reality check.
When you look at the engagement metrics, the contrast is stark, and it tells us exactly what captures the public's imagination. That cosmic, sci-fi heavy "Is Earth a Prison Planet" video, it pulled in a massive 11.4 thousand likes. But when you compare that to the much denser, academically grounded quantum Zeno effect video, that one garnered 2.2 thousand likes. Now, both are definitely successful, but the data brilliantly illustrates something. While the audience appreciates the hard science, they absolutely devour those grand, sweeping, cosmic mysteries. It creates this fascinating dynamic between the creator and the viewer. See, Raza frames these topics with wild sci-fi theories, infinite universes, and that 100% brain power paradox. But the audience? Their reaction is surprisingly grounded. Instead of getting completely lost in the philosophical sauce, the commenters are super quick to offer everyday reality checks. They immediately start comparing these grand theories to Hollywood movies or just basic human biology.
Let me give you a perfect example from the comments on the 100% Brainpower video. User Marvel Lover writes, "By Hollywoodigi Lucy movie de Karaya." Another user, Alazel74, jumps in with, "Lucy movie Wally story." The audience instantly recognizes the whole 100% brainpower trope not as some cutting-edge scientific paradox, but as the exact plot of the 2014 Hollywood action movie Lucy. They are playfully calling the creator out, immediately grounding his mind-bending theoretical paradox in pop culture reality.
And then we have what is honestly my absolute favorite comment. It's from a user named Goo, who delivers the ultimate biological reality check. In response to the 100% brainpower paradox, Goo simply writes, "Your body is already using its 100%, saving you from being dead." I mean, come on, that is just a perfect, hilarious shutdown of the whole sci-fi premise. It perfectly highlights how this audience doesn't just passively consume these wild ideas. They interact, they debate, and they bring their own sharp wit right into the comment section.
So what does this whole digital ecosystem look like when you step back? It's an environment of endless scrolling and endless questions. We've gone on quite the macro to micro journey today. From the firing synapses of a hypothetical fully powered human brain, out to the crushing gravity of a black hole, and straight into the infinite simulation of the multiverse. But the real insight, the thing that makes this content so endlessly engaging, is that humans often use pop culture and humor as coping mechanisms for heavy science and cosmic dread. The push and pull between Raza's wildly ambitious cosmic questions and his audience's grounded, hilarious skepticism creates the perfect digital feedback loop.
To wrap up today's explainer, I want to turn it back over to you, borrowing a bit of that provocative style from Ahmad Raza's universe. After looking at all the science, the crazy theories, and the paradoxes, what do you think? Is Earth really a prison planet, or are we just living in a matrix? It is definitely something to ponder the next time you find yourself scrolling into the early hours of the morning. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer. Keep asking questions, and I'll catch you next time.